you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist. Today is June the 12th, 2018. It's a Tuesday. And tomorrow we have FOMC. So let's take a look at what the markets are telling us thus far and what we can expect. Starting off with bonds, looking at the TLT, that's the ticker here. As you can see here, the market is still in a rather interesting space. We were in a downtrend channel for the longest time here. Market tried to rally here, failed, tried to do it again, and we've come off since. So the market is continually getting weaker. Closed today around 119.34. And as you can see here, the momentum line is at 119.29. So just made it on that momentum line, but you can see here you have a mixed market. You have longer term positive momentum still in play, but on the shorter term, it's trying to put in some sort of a bottom per se. So the market wants to try to bounce and run from here. So far, even though the momentum is in play there, the price action is not following yet. So the market's kind of flattened out here on your bonds. Not giving you too much information is what you can look for tomorrow. Right now, you are flat in everything, but the market is set in a position to rally from here. You have a lot of resistance around the 123 level, which is around the bottom of the Kumo cloud. So the market is kind of in a standstill until we can really get some type of momentum going. Like I said, it's trying to right now. The bulls are trying to take over the market right now. We'll see where it goes from here. So right now you got sort of an inside day we had, and the market is prone to break out at some point tomorrow after the announcement. So we'll have to wait and see. So bonds pretty much flat right now. All right, let's check out our next market here. Let's see. All right, now we're going to look at the S&P 500. Ticker is SPY. The bullish long-term momentum is still in play. You got an uptrend channel still intact. Prices are above the Kumo cloud with one exception. We got one exception, and that's the longer-term trend line support. This orange line here, it is inside of the Kumo cloud. So even though the market appears to be pulling away here and just ready to blast off on the daily chart, that's not necessarily the case until the trend line can get out of the Kumo cloud. So at this point, this is just like a rubber band stretching, and at some point it's going to snap back. The first support that we see is the blue momentum line here, and that is currently at 277.19. The next will be the intermediate support here, this magenta line here, and that's at 273.50. And then, of course, the longer-term trend line support, which is inside the Kumo cloud here, and that's at 266.83. So right now in the daily chart, the market is poised for a breakout in a bullish position, and I do believe we're probably going to see that leading up to the announcement tomorrow. So it's looking interesting. On the weekly chart, looking at the SPY, you can see the market has broken out into a secondary leg. All right, so broken out of the downtrend channel, and the market now is poised to move higher and test the old highs from January 26th of 2018, which is $286.62. So that is in play right now on the SPY. All right, looking at the semiconductors on the weekly chart, similar to the SPY, market has broken out here and is poised to run higher. I think the market is going to gun for the 114.55 high. That's where we are. So I think that is in effect right now. If the market fails up here, then that's going to be a double top. And that could be sold rather aggressively, pushing prices back down below $95 on the semiconductors. All right, next chart, looking at here the weekly chart of silver. All right, now it's trying to move into the higher end of the range here. It's well within the Kumo cloud, and it's looking like it's threatening to break out. We got a longer term momentum play that's built in. We got longer term momentum building in now. So the stage is set for a continuation pattern to the top side and breaking out of the Kumo cloud. This pointer here is in play. So I think the $16.35 on the SLV is in play. I think that's what SLV wants to do. If it can break out here, that's exactly what's in play right now on the weekly chart. Taking a look now at the QQQ, the NASDAQ 100 on the weekly chart, you can see the market is breaking out and poised to run a lot higher. So this one is definitely in play to the top side. Bulls are in control of the market. Looking here at the crude oil weekly, all right, we have longer term bearish momentum building. All right, this market is now in a downtrend channel. And right now, the market is put in a support back here on June the 8th. And I do believe that that is going to be the magnet to pull price down. So in the next leg down, this will be taken out and the market should be headed back down toward the longer term trend line support, which is down here. I know, way down there at $57.53. So that is a threat right now. The momentum line up here on the weekly chart is at $68.63. All right, so the market has a couple of dollars to move higher if it's going to close the week out on a positive note, putting it into this particular downtrend. I don't see that happening though for the time being. I see whatever rally you see here about to be sold. All right, going over here to the NASDAQ 100 futures. Market is set to roll here. It looks very strong. Market wants to continue higher here, as you can see. That momentum, longer term momentum, is definitely matured at this point. And you got your trend lines and price trading above the Kumo cloud. So this one is, the bulls are in control of the market. All right, looking at natural gas on the weekly chart. Well-defined downtrend is still in effect, even though the market has been having bouts of positive momentum lock-ins, and you can't say nothing's materialized because it has moved up from these lows down here. And the market's looking like it wants to try to threaten and get above $3. If it can, then you could have a significant rally under your hands. Not that it hasn't already moved significantly off the lows, but this retracement is still in play. All right, so bulls are still in control of the market as far as the retracement goes. Shorts are still liquidating here. And as more shorts liquidate, it should help elevate prices deeper into the Kumo cloud. So right now, this one is still in retracement mode. All right, off these lows. All right, take a look at the next chart, GLD. All right, that's the gold ETF. This one's in a downtrend channel on the weekly chart. and it's lost momentum. Needs to close above the blue line here in order to put in a short-term bottom. That's 123.61 this week. That's where the market needs to close, and it is doable. We just don't know if the will is there yet. You are in a longer-term bearish momentum cycle here, and prices have been dropping accordingly to the bear cycle. So I see prices continuing to push lower. Looking at the GDX on the weekly, all right, prices are in the Kumo cloud now, downtrend channel still intact. Bearish momentum cycle is in effect, and prices have ceased to head lower here. It's kind of leveling out, but the next leg down could very well be in play. So this one, bears are still in control of this market. All right, E-mini S&P 500 on the weekly chart. Market is breaking out as well. So I believe that this one's going to continue to trek higher as well as bulls have regained control of the market. The downtrend channel has been broken. All right, let's see here. All right, looking at the Dow, ticker DIA, the diamonds. All right, on the equity side of things, market also has broken out. Positive momentum cycle is in play right now. All right, so I do believe that this particular post-wave cycle should also continue as the market threatens to get back into the 260s. All right, looking at the Dow futures. Dow futures has not quite broken out yet, but the diamonds have, and so I do believe that since the S&P has and the diamonds have, which is very interesting, I think the Dow doesn't have a choice on the future side but to follow suit. All right, because on the daily, you've already broken out, but on the weekly, you have yet to break out. I think the market is gunning for that weekly breakout, and it is under a bullish momentum cycle here. All right, so you have a bullish post-wave momentum cycle. So I think the market does have enough pent-up energy within it to help compel prices higher after the FOMC announcement tomorrow. And I really don't think they're going to raise rates, even though it's kind of been factored into the market. All right, here's the downtrend channel, fully intact. All right, prices made it outside of the Kumo cloud. This is the silver futures weekly chart, but you still are in a downtrend channel. You are now under a bullish momentum cycle. We'll see how much energy can be mustered and see if the downtrend will come to an end. Right now, it's just setting up for the rallies to be sold. Like back here, the rally was sold. Here, the rally was sold. All right, so back here, sold. Back here, sold. You know, it's just a repeating cycle. We'll see if that happens again right now. Right now, the bulls are in control, though. So we'll see what happens. All right, looking at the gold futures on the weekly chart. Same thing, downtrend channel is in full effect. And here is your price in relation to the momentum line, which is at 1302.11. So actually 1302.10. So that's what price needs to get back above on the close in order to say we've recaptured momentum. Doesn't put an end to the downtrend per se, but it will help you to recapture the momentum and give you the opportunity to put an end to the downtrend. But right now, it looks like gold is going to continue to see rallies sold. All right, here's the Bitcoin futures. You heard me talk about this earlier on the Rogue Money Report on the Tuesday Terror Dome, and price is on the weekly chart still below Kumo cloud, still in a downtrend channel. At some point, got to fill the gap that was made for this week, and it's also lost momentum. A close above 76.53 would put an end to this particular downdraft, but as of right now, you're under a heavy bearish momentum pulse wave, and it doesn't look to be an end in sight just yet. But at some point, this gap will need to be dealt with. So we'll see when that materializes. As for right now, bears are in full control of this market. All right, looking at the U.S. dollar. The U.S. dollar is not going anywhere anytime soon. All right, topped itself out inside the Kumo cloud. Prices have pulled back. However, I think prices are going to go one more time in this Kumo cloud and probably get up toward 95.50. So 95.50 is in play right now as you're in a bullish momentum cycle, positive pulse wave, and bulls are in control of this market right now as you continue this retracement off these lows here. And that's it. That's what we got for the video today. Remember, pulsewavetrading.com. Come learn how to trade these markets, put momentum on your side with the weekly pulse wave price triggers. Get the rally and crash alerts delivered to your inbox every day so that you will be ahead of the market and learn how to trade and take advantage of these markets. And that's pulsewavetrading.com. Remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Peace.